Hi guys, this is going to be a collective tarot reading. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see who is it that you're attracting or perhaps even re-attracting into your life next. There's also going to be part 2 to this reading. In part 2, we'll follow on with the messages in more depth and detail. And the extension link to part 2 is going to be made available just below the video. For those of you after a personalized tarot reading with myself, feel free to inquire. My email will be listed below. Just reminding you all, it is a collective reading. It's not intended for one side, but if you've clicked on this reading, I believe you're here for a reason. Okay, we've got the Nine of Cups here. You're most certainly attracting someone into your life, and I feel like this person is certainly on their way to you, or maybe has already entered your life or is about to enter your life. The person that is coming in towards you is definitely someone that you've been envisioning. Okay, it's definitely, I feel like this person is this is your kind. This is one of your own kind, if that makes sense. This is someone who's like they're responding to your energy and they're responding to your vibrations here. Okay, I feel like this is someone who see, you're bringing this person, you're manifesting this person into your world, you're manifesting this person into your reality, and this individual seems to have some very wonderful qualities that you've always found very attractive, qualities that you've always admired, like traits and qualities and characteristics as well. Someone who I feel like this is like a lifelong partner. This person's energy feels like very stable, and this is someone who wants commitment, and this is someone who wants something long term. And I think it's something that you want too, which is why I say you're attracting someone like of your own kind or of the same kind, someone who basically wants the very same things that you want as well. This is someone who strongly resembles your energy, okay? And this person has a very, and will have a very strong resonance with you and your energy. Someone who I feel like really strongly resembles like your attitudes or your beliefs and the things that you value as well. You're going to be very lucky enough to find a soul connection with this individual. So this person that's coming in for you, because you have the Hangman's energy, okay? If this person has not arrived into your life just yet, or if there's a bit of a delay between you and your manifestations and your intentions towards this person, it's okay, all right? Just trust the process. Understand that it is working, even though you might not necessarily physically see it, but your manifestations, your intentions have been put out into the universe, and the universe is responding, and this person is on their way to you. Now for some of you, you've already attracted this person into your life, okay? This is someone whom you've connected with, okay? Maybe you've recently just connected with this individual, maybe you've just recently met them, or this is someone that you know, because you've got the devil here, and the devil oftentimes does represent the energy of an ex, okay? This could be someone that you're trying to re-attract into your life. You're trying to re-manifest this person. So if you already manifested this person in your life, maybe you've already even had shared a connection, or you've had a relationship with this person, and maybe things didn't necessarily unfold, or they didn't necessarily go in the way that you wanted for it to have gone. So maybe, it didn't necessarily work out the first time. So here you are, and this is someone whom you still have a very special soul connection with, and you've obviously got some very strong ties and a very strong resonance with this person. So you and this person are both trying to re-attract each other, okay? Re-attract each other back into your lives. You have connected, or you will connect with this person easily and very instantly, very quickly. Okay, it doesn't mean that there's not going to be any work involved in this relationship or in this connection. There will be, and there has been, if it is an ex that I'm speaking about here. But I think that there's this instant and this very easy connection. Okay, the process of you trying to attract this person or even re-attract this person, it should be fun, okay? It shouldn't have to be hard work, and it shouldn't have to be exhausting. So I feel like it's so important for you to get very clear about what it is that you want, right? Because the Nine of Cups, this is essentially the law of attraction card out of the whole tarot deck, okay? This is essentially a genie who is here to grant your wish. So this is why it's so important that you are very clear about your manifestations, and you're very clear about your intentions, okay? And you're very clear about what it is that you want from out of your ideal partner, or what it is that you want in an ideal relationship. The problem with manifestations or intentions, a lot of the times people focus on the negative, okay? Why a relationship failed or why it didn't work out. And this is especially for those of you that are trying to re-attract an ex back into your life, okay? The problem is people focus on, why the relationship failed in the past, okay? You may have clues about why it didn't work out, but you are certainly not to focus on the negative, okay? Because that's in the past. You have to focus on the positive. Okay, so this is just for example, like you might focus, instead of saying, you don't want someone who will put work before you or who will put work before the relationship. Instead, phrase it differently and say, you want someone who is going to who is going to put love before work. See, you're phrasing it differently. Okay, so you absolutely have to focus on what you do want rather than what you don't want. The reason why it's so important, because the universe is listening, and you've got the genie here, you've got your little genie here who's here to grant you your wish or your 3 wishes, right? So you have to get very clear about your intentions. You have to get clear about your manifestations because they're on their way. Okay, so if you're putting out a positive vibration, if you're putting out a positive intentions, that's exactly what's coming back to you. And I do see that what's coming to you is very wonderful, is very lovely, and is very positive, but you have to make sure that you stay on the right track. Okay, and you have to be positively clear. Make it really clear to the universe who it is that you want. So if you have a specific person, again, if you're trying to attract a certain person or even re-attract a certain person, like an ex back into your life, you absolutely have to be very clear, very specific. Okay, don't go general. When you go general, you're going to get general. So be very specific about the person that you want. I do think that the person that is coming to you, that is coming in towards you, and the person that is on their way to you, it is someone that you envision, and they will give you the love that you desire. Okay, they will give you that relationship that you want, the love the love that you desire. But it's important for you to know that it is going to take work. All relationships are going to be work, and it is going to require that you work at it. So the person that's on their way to you is essentially your ideal partner. I think this is the person that you've been imagining, and this is the person, the vision that you hold of this ideal partner, the way that they look, and the type of relationship that you want to have with them. This is what's coming to you, that ideal image in your mind, that one that you've been replaying over and over again. Okay, so again, maybe you're really set on a specific person, or maybe it's not necessarily, it is a specific person, but maybe you just haven't met them yet. So I feel like you're one day, okay, and hopefully one day soon, it's that image of that person or that image of this relationship you want to have is going to play out for you in real life. And that's why it's so important, the power of your imagination. That's why it's so important for you to go as specific as you can, because your imagination is what's going to transform. Okay, your imagination, your intention, your manifestations are going to transform your love life. This is what's going to transform it all. And it's so important that the energy that you're sending out is the energy that you get back. So for a lot of you, I think what's really important, especially before this person comes into your life, or even if they're already in your life, I think it's so important that you love yourself as well. Okay, because self-criticism is a negative energy. Self-critical talk, self-limiting beliefs, that's a negative energy, and that's an energy you're probably better off staying away from, because that's it's an energy that repels rather than attracts. So if there is delays in your manifestation process, or if there's a little bit of a hiccups, a little bit of a setback there, it might have something to do with this self-criticism, or it might have something to do with the fact that self-love is something that you need more of. And self-love is a kind of energy that attracts potential soulmates and attracts potential partners, right? So make a list of characteristics that you love about yourself. Okay, a list of things that you love about yourself. It doesn't matter how long this list is. The idea here is to get you feeling good, right? And this is the kind of energy that you're going to attract, because the more you focus on the things that you love about yourself, the more of this positive energy that you're going to experience, and the more of this positive energy that you're sending out there. And then the person that you want is essentially picking up on your energy. They're picking up on your vibration. And this too is going to be someone who's going to love you just as much as you love yourself. Okay, and it's not selfish. Okay, loving yourself and looking after yourself is not selfish, guys. It's absolutely that you prioritize yourself. Now, if this is an ex, okay, for some of you, and I see very strongly that this person, you are connected with this person and you have history with this person, and it does give me this strong feeling that this is an ex. It's so important that you, like, or even if it's not an ex, okay, jealousy, because you've got the devil here. You've got the devil and he's sitting alongside the emperor, and I think what I'm getting here is messages of jealousy. Okay, so if you're jealous about other people, or if you express jealousy towards this person in the past, that is a negative emotion. Okay, like any emotions of jealousy, any emotions of like criticism, that's negative, and that's what's repelling your person, or has repelled your person in the past, so that's what's going to repel this connection. Okay, and it could be like, this energy of jealousy could also be like, for example, if you see someone, or if you know someone that if you just know someone basically, and this person might have like a really good relationship going on, or they might have met someone and they're kind of living their dream, or they're kind of doing what it is that they want to do. You have to be happy for them. Okay, you cannot be jealous, because you have to celebrate the love that they have, so that you too can invite that into your life. Okay, and in this way, you're communicating to the universe that that is something you want, that is something you're open to, that is something that you're inviting, right? So it's so important, because again, the reason why I feel like, I'm telling you this, because your manifestation is absolutely on the way, and the person that you're attracting into your life, and the person that is coming in for you, is someone very wonderful. Okay, you are attracting someone of your vibration. Okay, and I think for the most part, you are focused on the positive, but sometimes doubt creeps in, and sometimes you do find yourself focusing on things that you don't want, and this is where you have to kind of shift that. Okay, make the shift from the negative to the positive, because you are attracting a very loyal partner into your life. You are attracting someone who I think has some very wonderful qualities. Okay, qualities that you absolutely respect and you absolutely admire. Someone who is, you've got the Empress energy. Okay, someone who's beautiful both inside and outside. Okay, and you've got the Empress and the Emperor, and together you can build, and you will build, an empire. Someone very loving, very loyal, very kind. This person has a lot of empathy. This person has a lot of compassion, and there's such an emotional connectedness between you and this person. There is such an emotional closeness, a very strong emotional bond. And it's so important for a lot of you. Your wish is being granted. This person is already in your life, or this could be an ex, and maybe it didn't work out the first time, but the opportunity is there to give this another go. And your wish, just before your wish is being granted, it's so important that some of you don't give up. Okay, so if this person hasn't shown up in your life yet, you cannot give up. You have to refuse to give up, because it's like, think of it this way. It's like, walking into a restaurant and ordering like a really delicious, yummy meal. And then before your meal even arrives, you walk out of the door. You're going to miss out. It was on its way to you, but you were not patient enough to wait for it, because good things take time. So see what I mean? It's so important that you refuse to give up. And what happens is, because some of you are you're a little bit in this energy where you're disappointed that this person hasn't shown up, or that things aren't necessarily working out with the ex, and you're putting that energy out there. You're putting this energy out there that your expectations haven't been met, that evidence of this person isn't showing up, and the devil represents this energy of fear and disappointment here, right? And maybe if this is an ex, this is the kind of energy that you've had in the past with them, and it's not the kind of energy that you want to repeat. So once you are clear, and once you are very specific about what it is that you desire, you have to commit to that manifestation. You have to commit to this intention for as long as it takes. And for some of you, it's going to work a lot quicker, because you are very committed, and because you're so committed, you are attracting a person who is equally as committed to this, to making this work, who's equally going to be committed to your energy, and who has a strong resonance with your energy. And you have to, you know, push back against any doubt. So any doubt that you have, because doubt is one of the biggest things that gets in the way of, and will get in the way of this manifestation. Okay, it's what's going to keep it from manifesting. It's what's going to keep your wish from being granted. It's what's going to keep this thing from coming, right? But for some of you, because this is an ex, the door in this relationship closed because there was a lot of negative energy, there was a lot of fear, there was a lot of jealousy, there was a lot of negative energy there, okay? And you were not alignment with this person. The universe is giving you another chance to come into alignment, okay? Because there's a very strong emotional resonance, and there's just a very strong resonance between you and this person. But for some reason, or several, you guys were kind of out of alignment with each other. So right now, you know, you are given the present moment, and you're attracting what you are, okay? You're attracting what you are and who you are. So if you're a couch potato, guess what? You're attracting a couch potato, all right? But if you desire someone who is attractive, someone who's good looking, someone who is very active, who likes to read, who likes to get out there, who loves a bookstore, who loves a good film, that's the type of person you're going to be attracting, right? And you're very specific about what you want. The other thing is, don't wait, okay? You've got the Chariot here, and the Chariot is all about movement, okay? It's an energy of movement. Don't just wait for this person to arrive. They are coming, okay? If they haven't showed up yet, don't just wait. Start living your best life so that when this person does show up, you're going to be super attractive to this individual, okay? This person is going to want you even more, and they're going to be even more attracted to you, and they'll be able to spot you easily from out of a crowd. They'll be able to recognize with you, and that resonance is going to be even stronger, okay? And that's one of the greatest ways to get this person into your life, or to even get them into your life quicker, is just becoming the person that you want to be, and becoming the person that you want to attract as well, okay? But this is someone, I think this is going to be the perfect relationship, or the perfect partner for you, or as perfect as it's as close as it's going to get to perfect, basically. I think that the person that is coming in, I see this person very relaxed, very confident in who they are, and very confident in this connection. I also see this person very loving and very kind. This is someone very active, okay? So I'm seeing like skiing around this individual, or I'm seeing like skiing, snowboarding. I see this person like getting out on the slopes. I also feel like this person is kind of preparing this space for you right now, okay? So this person is also like responding to your energy, and is ready to meet you, and is ready to attract you, and is ready to be attracted, you know, by you. And if this is someone who's already in your life, I feel like they're preparing this space. They're cleaning out their, like, for example, and they may be preparing the space like physically. For instance, they could be cleaning out a closet. They could be physically emptying out a drawer, or maybe you're doing this, because I see like the energy of space is coming up, the notion of space. So someone is cleaning out their space, like it could be physically, all right? So emptying out drawers, cleaning out wardrobes, just replacing things, getting rid of stuff. I think this person is kind of working on things working on ways in which they can prepare themselves to meet you, or if they've met you, they're working in ways in which they can prepare for this relationship to really flourish and really take off. For those of you that are like sort of getting caught up in the doubt, it's so important that you do not focus on the doubt, and this is something that you need to put aside. I think, you know, your job is to clearly and positively and specifically, you know, keep at it with the manifestations. And your job is not how this person is going to show up, because for some of you, you're literally thinking, oh my goodness, this sounds too good to be true, like how is this going to happen? That's not your job. So it's not for you to concern yourself with, okay? Your job is trying to figure out who it is that you want, not how you want them to show up in your life, because the universe is going to do the rest for you, okay? The universe is going to work its magic. You don't have to worry about that. You've got the Nine of Cups, you've got the genie sitting pretty here, and the genie is here to, you know, to grant your wish. The genie is here to, wave this magic wand and make everything happen. And that's essentially the universe. but you're the one that has to work on who it is that you want to attract. I feel like you and this person are communicating right now through intuition. Okay, so even if this is someone from the past and you have restricted access to this individual, so if it is an ex or if it is someone that you're trying to reach, but I think you have this, for some reason access is being restricted. I feel like you're communicating through your intuition. So what that means is you're communicating, because of the King of Cups energy, you're communicating through feelings, okay? You're basically listening and responding to your intuition, as are they, and through feelings, okay? So how they feel about you, how they feel about the situation, and so forth. It absolutely can be an ex that you're trying to reignite the spark with, okay? And for some of you, I feel this very strongly. It is an ex that you're reigniting with, and it is someone that you are absolutely, and you can and you will absolutely just be yourself with this person. So you're, you're laughing with this person, you're crying with this person. You don't feel like you can just bring your walls down with this person. You don't feel like you have to be anyone else. You just feel safe. You can easily speak to this person from the heart, and you'll feel very safe around this individual. What's really interesting with the Chariot card here is that, notice how the Sphinxes, they sit like at a distance from one another, and it's almost like a parallel. I feel like you and this person have kind of been traveling this parallel path or this parallel road in your entire life. And what that means is that you guys have like a set of parallel lines. You guys have been running really close, like side by side to one another. And this is the type of person that eventually, when those lines meet, unlike parallel lines, they don't meet, but eventually when your paths meet and when your lines meet, I think this is someone that, like, it's just going to make sense. And this is why I've said earlier, the connection is just going to feel very easy and very instant and very smooth, because it's just going to make sense. Your souls are combined, okay? This is like a soul partner, a soulmate energy, and your souls are combined, and you just understand each other, you complement one another, you absolutely get one another, you've got the same sense of humor, you share a part of yourself in this person, okay? And there's like this soul mirror. That's what I see. Like, I see this mirror, I see this parallel with this person, and your light, okay, you've got the Hangman's energy here, you've got the Chariot. Your light is being reflected in this person's mirror, and their light is being reflected in yours. This is definitely a connection that, this is a connection that you will give and has a lot of meaning, okay? I also see that this person is going to not be afraid to take a risk with you, okay? So whatever that means for you, that they'll take every risk just to keep you, or they take every risk just to keep this relationship going. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. In part 2, we just want to follow on and maybe get more of a physical description of what this person looks like, or if you haven't met them yet, how it is that you might meet, or if it is an ex and you're trying to reattract this person, when will communication or contact happen, okay? And that's going to be in part 2 of the reading. Thanks guys for watching and listening. Please show your support to the channel by subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel to grow. Thank you guys again. Bye.